welcome back to my channel. So, I'm wearing one of my new shirts. My sweater is unfortunately in the washer. Pretty sad about it, but it's alright. So, I've just been kind of cleaning. You guys can see that the counters are pretty much done. Just gotta put Tim's knife away. Some real crap. His packages. He had 4 Amazon packages that were out for delivery today, and they showed up, but mine never did. Anyways, I checked the shipping on mine, and it said that they are returning them to the sellers, so they're sending them back to Amazon. So after my money hits, I'm gonna have to repurchase them, and I'm very peeved about it, but it's alright. Had they been shipped differently, they would have just been much better, and I would have gotten them when I was supposed to get them. But it is what it is. No sense dwelling over the past, right? But Andy just had to get a bath in this stuff. It came with Tim's terrarium that he got for Christmas. It's called Shed Ease. It's a reptile bath that helps promote the emergence of healthy skin, penetrating bath for all shedding reptiles. Andy, which is Tim's pet snake, shed about, I want to say about a month ago. And he still had some on the top of his head and just down the back of his neck. Let me see if I can't pull up the picture. So you guys can see this is in before Tim put the water in. You guys can see, if it'll focus, all of this like white looking stuff was the skin that he had shed, but he couldn't get it off his head. And obviously you're not supposed to pull it because it can hurt them. We would kind of rub it to try to get it to break up. It wasn't working. So I told Tim, I was like, we need to get this off of him. It's not good that it's still on there. And like 2 or 3 days ago, Tim tried to give him, like, get him to soak, but he was not having it. He kept crawling out of the water in a real quick hurry. He didn't like it at all. So we had to improvise, and we put him into this tote that was not airtight. It had holes and stuff that he could breathe out of, but at the same time, the holes were small enough where the, like, warmth from the water kind of condensated, I guess, on the inside of the tub and just kind of got him moisture in the air, the humidity he needed. Plus it was the like vapor from the Shed Ease, which really helped out, I think. But we let him soak in there for about 20 minutes, but we had to put the lid on, otherwise he was just gonna keep trying to crawl out again. I could have swore I just saw someone drive past, but I don't see anyone out there. I don't know. Anyways, let him soak for, I think it was like closer to half an hour. They say to generally do 20-minute increments, but we just went ahead and left him in there for half hour because he wasn't really soaking his head. So we were pretty much relying on the like evaporation, condensation, humidity in the tub to kind of help. Tim went back to play with Ella. I pulled Andy out, set him on a towel, and I kept dipping my finger into the Shed Ease bath that we had. And I would rub the skin. I wasn't pulling, I wasn't like ripping it off. I was just rubbing with my finger and letting the Rub Ease or the Shed Ease stuff do its magic. I would dip my finger every couple of seconds, brush them a couple of times, dip it, brush them, and it finally broke off enough. It all came off, and he just, you can tell that he knew what I was trying to do because he was Like at first, he was trying to squirm and get away from me. He does not like when we touch his head or even the upper part of his neck. We can only really touch him in the midsection down towards his tail. Normally if we touch his head, he kind of like recoils and like freaks out, which I think that's every snake. But I think he knew I was trying to help him because he actually let me go like in between his eyes to brush some of the skin up towards the other stuff to kind of get that stuff loosened up too. It came off pretty easy. I didn't even have to work on it for 2 minutes. I just kept like brushing it, redipping, brushing and redipping, etc. But I think he just realized I was trying to help him and help him get that skin off because he really needed it off. This is what it looks like outside. You guys can see the Subaru out there is completely covered in snow again. There's at least another 4 inches of snow out there, which is absolutely mind-boggling. I'm so tired of all the snow. I've got a candle going, which I think is funny because it's got a little like air bubble pocket right here. You guys can see the way it like hardened last night. Had a little air bubble. But got some laundry in. It's going. These are candles that I need to dispose of. It's 2 Bath and Body Works candles, a Mainstays candle, and a Yankee candle from way back when that they're all like empty. So I've got to dispose of those ones. Ella is in the sunroom eating Italian ice. And I bought 2 big totes at Dollar Tree 2 or 3 days ago to try to organize the cars. I was going to put Ella's toys in them, but since my baskets didn't show up, I tried to put them in here. It's not working out. They're too big. But we've got this one full of chicken, and then this one here is full of steak. But I need to figure out something different because those are not working. They're too big. My freezer doesn't hold them very well. So I'm going to have to figure something else out for those. I'm not going to worry about it right now. However, I just realized when I came back here that there are 2 things that I completely forgot to put back into my freezer after attempting, is the key word, attempting to organize, and I want to get that put away before it thaws. Luckily, I only did this like not even 10 minutes ago, so it should still be, you know, pretty frozen. It's stuff that we're storing for my father-in-law, which if he doesn't come and get it or request it in the next month, I'm gonna eat it because I'm tired of it sitting in my deep freezer taking up my space. But I'm gonna go out, make a coffee, go in, edit a little bit, check on her real quick. Make sure she's not getting into something that she shouldn't be. Hey, you need to use your spoon. You need to use your spoon. Look, your hands are all red because you need to use your spoon. Yeah, you need to use your spoon. Thank you. But Andy's up in there now, having a good old time. There was something else I was going to say. Getting a video call. Hold on.